Alright, what's up yins guys? Time for another video. This video is a follow-up to the other video I did. I indicated and promised that I was gonna do a separate video on this subject matter, focusing on particular videos that dealt with the Antifa Cop City compound terrorist assault thing, but only focus on the videos where you know how you scroll through the comments and the stupid shit that people say. Aside from a lot of us think the comments a lot of us make and say these people are getting away with too much and dragging their feet prosecuting them and all that. But you got these other imbeciles or idiots, which also have no content on their channels, saying really stupid shit, which I want to bust out laughing talking about when I'm making a video talking about. I'm trying not to bust out laughing and stammer while I'm talking because I'm trying not to laugh because I'm picturing these comments. And these comments, you know, like they know it all. They're behind a computer or a smartphone, whatever age group you want to say they're in. A lot of them are damn near my age, or else they're 20s going on 30 or whatever, still living in a room in mom and dad's house with the bag of whatever, or drugs, baggies of whatever drugs on their computer desk, just over here, and their beer and whatever. And just no, and hiding under anonymity and just saying really stupid shit like they know it all, no content or anything in their videos. And you figure, along with still living with their parents and whatever drugs they got on the table over there by their computer desk, you can almost guess that they're overgrown, what do you want to call it, man babies or whatever, acting like they're perpetually teenagers or whatever. Some of them are teenagers, you know what I'm saying? Some of them are teenagers, and some of them are in a sad state where they're 20s and 30s and shit, still living with their parents. You get the idea. And they probably communist wannabes, and you can bet they also have a inflatable sex doll that looks like Che Guavara or Castro or an Antifa member, some kind of inflatable sex doll looking like one of the few in their rooms while they're under anonymity making dumbass comments such as, let's see, you know, and I usually make, when I talk about this shit, even comments about stuff towards me separately on my videos. A lot of you guys know me, right? I'll take a picture of these comments so you know who and what I'm talking about. But I didn't want to waste no damn time, you know, taking pictures of these comments. All you guys got to do is go to these videos. You probably did, and if you leaf through the comments, you guys probably take my word for it because you know I'm the kind of that usually will take pictures of comments. But in a case like this, I'd say you guys take my word for it. You know me already, and you know that I'm not making the shit up. Because it would take forever to scroll through all that shit to take picture of a bunch of particular comments to laugh about. I think it's unnecessary. You can leaf through that. Who hasn't seen the videos of the Antifa attack thing, the attack of that police compound or whatever, and where they're, yeah, you know, I mean, the Antifa members, they're going and Molotov cocktails and fireworks, acting like fireworks being shot in them videos, as if trying to act as if they have a missile system or something, just because they chose to, they have a problem with a police compound being built, so they go on estrogen-induced fits of rage, very wimpy rage, very bad, throwing Molotov cocktails, burning machinery, you know, I mean, good thing they didn't burn anybody else. If they did, there should be a lot of real trouble if they did. but it goes to show how bad they are and terrible and horrible they are at the said terrorism. But at the same time, I said, what the hell? The cops are very bad, just as bad as them at defending the area, which is also funny. And I could say it's funny since, nobody got burned by the Molotov cocktails. But it's funny that way too. Just saying. But and then I said before too. I personally, um, that's trespassing, and they should be hit with a lot of felonies. And a lot of people know me already. Before any other trolls try to throw in my face, I always said, people that know me, I don't condone the Capitol riot thing anyway either. In case people want to throw that in your face, I don't condone that shit. You know what I mean too. I don't know about you guys, but I sure as hell though ain't going to federal prisons for nobody any more than I'm gonna go to jail or prison for anybody or with anybody doing foolish and dumbass shit like attacking a police compound. Not a good idea. But dumbasses are what dumbasses do. But anyway, my case I made with these comments, and comments like, oh yeah, this is what happens when, saying stupid shit that, like, glorifying it, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this is happens when people are rising up. Yeah, right, rising up against what? You're going to go after every police compound that's being built like you're really going to overthrow anything? Oh, and at the same time talk about the Capitol riot, which I don't condone either. But yeah, there's a lot of hypocrisy and people picking and choosing. Yeah, and they're even still talking about the Capitol riot, you know what I mean, too, but none of the vandalism years ago in the past. But, okay, a bunch of comments. It's, these comments, like, I could go on and on about it, but you guys go look for yourself. Comments said the nature of glorifying the shit as if, yeah, these people, these kids in rooms in their mom and dad's house, different age groups, have some kind of delusional daydream going on that somebody's gonna ride on a communist white horse and deliver them from all of their failures that they blame the world on. They blame on other people in the world, like, I don't know, maybe right-wing people, whoever they want to blame for their all failures, or instead of getting off the drugs and getting back into the real world, you know what I mean? But if they know it all and they want to make comments under anonymity, you know what I'm saying? You want to tell them, well, geez, I don't see you in your room in your parents' house, thinking it's such a good thing to do and acting like you're all badass. Why weren't you there with them? Not that you're egging them on to do any such thing and joining them, because you don't want to unwittingly get accused of egging on anybody to do anything that's illegal. But you want to make your case and be like, oh yeah, you think they're such great revolutionaries and heroes, like they're really gonna overthrow anything and fight against anything and give us a communist government. Why ain't you there, Mr. Sissy Boy, dumbass, living over with their parents in a room in their parents' house with a computer, glorifying something that they don't got the balls or anything to even do themselves. But their mentality is they think a bunch of people like Antifa or whatever groups of the like are going to come through and do for them, which they don't got the balls to even try to do themselves, because they know in their heart that if they did, they'd be thrown under the bus and they'd probably be the first ones to get caught and interrogated by the cops or whatever. Probably become fall guys. If they really believed in such bullshit, they wouldn't be in a room in their parents' house trolling and saying shit like that. They believed in it so much they would be out there, but they're not, because in their own heart they know what reality is, and they just want to say shit in the safety and comfort of their homes, and but they actually need to get off the drugs and get back into the world, get into the real world, and plus get on top of that, get out of their parents' house, get an income and get a life, get an income of their own and get a life. Can't say that enough. And keep in mind too, I'm saying all this shit trying not to laugh, because just talking about it makes you want to laugh. But I mean, just looking at a lot of the comments, there was a lot of comments in the lines, like I said, these people should be arrested. And I won't say enough too, if it was you and me doing anything even lesser or resembling, or very petty even resembling shit like that, you and me would be in a lot of trouble and would be hunted down, you know what I mean? But yeah, idiots, I can't say it enough. That you gotta wonder, these people that make these comments, they're free to do so, but do they really believe the shit they're saying? If they believed any of the shit they were saying, they'd have some kind of content. Well, there are ones out there, I imagine, too, that do have content and show themselves and glorify the shit. I've seen a few, you know what I mean? But they're basically their videos, you can't even sit through them if you did see any. They're too stupid and deluded to even make any effort to address, you know what I mean? Because you can't stop laughing. I mean, so out of touch with reality. If any of them did show their face and glorify any of the shit, and actually show their face and make videos, again, even if any of they did, they would be worthless. The videos would be worthless as far as opinion-wise, because, well, it's easy to talk shit online and say shit, whether it's in a video or in a comment under anonymity, but it's basically worthless, because when they're saying it, you know what I mean? No guts to do any such thing, and they have this fantasy that some group like Antifa will do it all for them, and it's basically estrogen-induced, drug-induced delusion, glorifying people that are just a bunch of childlike hooligans that all they want to do is destroy, do cowardly shit, cowardly acts of destruction, instead of doing anything good for mankind. No charity, don't do nothing to try to help people, just want to destroy. And plus destroy in a cowardly fashion. Oh yeah, that's some real good heroes there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, people like that are your heroes. Yeah, you're on some serious drugs. Whatever drugs you're on, I don't want them. You know what I mean? I'd sooner take a beer with a meal on a special occasion once in a while. Yeah, I mean, if drugs do that to you, you know what I mean? I think I'm going to end this right here. But, yeah, if you even understand what I mean and got through this video, you would have to be, every once in a while, leafing through a bunch of comments just to see. And I'll tell you once again, I usually take a picture of shit that I want to address, but when you're talking about comments like this that you're leafing through, it's way different. It takes a lot of doing to take snapshots of particular comments. And when I want to go back to do it just to show you, what do I need to do that for? You know what I mean? By the time people are making comments, it's all good. I mean, you'll find some good ones that state my case, but it's just in that kind of way, unlike videos where I have addressed comments directed to me to flip people off. those kind of comments, I mean, it's a big pain in the ass to take pictures of them. I mean, and shit like that ain't really that hard to find either. You know what I mean? But very ridiculous and laughable.